2-2. Ellis needs to dial one in. Tension building here at Yakima County Stadium. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Ball game over. 2-1 victory. Pippins over Sweets.
First pitch, a high drive out towards right. Back goes Chavez. He's looking up. Bye-bye baseball. Grand slam. Dylan Anderson. Bring him home and touch them all. He's been here all summer, and it finally pays off.
That was all we needed. 2-1, the final score, and we get ready for fireworks as a happy bunch.
40-minute game that ended in an 18-17 Pippins walk-off by Greg Luna, a bases-loaded walk, and that is how Yakima Valley secured Game 1 of 3 against the Springfield Drifters. Let's take a look at a lot of the action from last night in a crazy combined 35 runs scored between the two teams.
1-2, a hanging breaking ball into right field. This will score at least one. Sam Moore misplays the ball in right field. Here comes a second. Now a third run turns and is headed to the plate. The base is clear, and the Drifters lead it 3-0 on a bloop single and an error into right field. Dylan only batting .275, but up near the leaders of those remaining as he corks one deep to right. Back goes Chavez. It's off the base of the wall. Anderson hustling into second base with a leadoff double. And the Pippins trying to get it started after giving up 3 in the top of the first. He's going to hit a hard one out to left, but it will hang up for Brown. Anderson tags. There will be no play at the plate. Samayoa gets an RBI on the sacrifice fly, and the Pippins get a run back. It's now 3-1. Looking for his second hit. First pitch, a high drive out towards right. Back goes Chavez. He's looking up. Bye-bye baseball. Grand slam. Dylan Anderson. His second hit of the day gives the Pippins the lead. Bring them home and touch them all. Now being asked to get multiple innings in relief of Quinn Stewart. 0-2 popped up shallow. Anderson coming in, Hogan and Moore drifting out. It is Hogan who makes the catch, tagging at third. The play at the plate, the ball is dropped. Advancing to third will be the trail runner, Hanma. It's now 5-4 on a very shallow sacrifice fly. Players that the Pippins have been able to kind of use at their will. Back up the middle, diving play. It's into the outfield, and we have a tie ball game. RBI single by Nigel Fallon, picking up his first hit of the day. 5-all here in the fifth. Day, Austin Dillon. 3-1, walked home another run. Gives Zek his third RBI of the day. The Pippins plate some insurance. It's now 12-10. Varney takes ball 4. The Pippins will bring home another run. It's now 13-10. Trying to give the Pippins even more insurance. There go the runners. That's ball 4. Another walk brings home yet another run. Pippins will take the free passes as many times as they can get them. And it's now 17-10. Bats are sets. The 1-2 on the way. Popped up. Left field. Racing back. The shortstop. No, it drops. Tie ball game. 17-all here in the top of the 9th. Samayoa and Dortry confused in left field. 3-1. Ball 4. Pippins win. Greg Luna, as soon as he stands on first, solidifies an 18-17 victory.
That was a look at last night's action, and stick with us. We've got more Pippins pregame presented by the Washington's Lottery coming up next.
Hey, your homework done?
Yep.
Hey, is your homework done?
This kinda is homework. So, What do you think?
I'm so proud of you. Can I play some more?
Is all your work done?
Washington's Lottery is a proud partner in the goal to promote college and career training. Each time you play, you're helping students statewide.
Welcome back to Pippins Pregame, presented by the Washington's Lottery. I'm here with Pippins head coach Garrett DeGallier. It was a long road trip, and you guys came home in a big way, 18-17 last night. But let's talk about Dylan Anderson for a second. 2 for 4 last night, but that grand slam had to be a huge relief for him.
No, it was awesome for him. It was a really cool moment. And, just with Dylan, this game is about consistency and showing up and being the same guy every day. And just to Dylan's credit, and credit to Dylan's parents, they've raised a phenomenal young man, and he has been nothing short of consistent for us this summer. And, we really appreciate everything he's given, not only to us, but to himself as he's getting ready to go to Grand Canyon here in 3 weeks to just embark on a new journey for him and his career and his life. So, nothing but just great things to say about Dylan. He's been a rock for me as a first-year head coach, and then obviously this team all summer. So, love him, man.
18-17, I mentioned earlier, was the win last night. Greg Luna with the walk-off, bases-loaded walk. You guys drew a lot of those kind of situations. How do you go into tonight with kind of a similar game in the forecast tonight?
Yeah, no, offensively, it really comes down to just attacking the strike zone. And credit to our guys last night for just staying committed to the strike zone and not chasing outside of the strike zone. And a result of that, obviously, was our ability to draw, a lot of walks, which aided in our ability to score 17 runs. So, really just the same message tonight, commit to the strike zone, controlling the strike zone, attacking fastballs, moving them forward, all the good regular stuff, but really just a very simple message and coming out here ready to go and doing everything we can to win a series. So,
well, Coach, good luck tonight. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks, Harmon.
We have Banner Bank starting lineups next. You're watching Pippins Pregame, presented by the Washington's Lottery.
At Cascade Natural Gas, we help smart businesses cover their bases, old, new, and in between. No matter the age of your building, they all benefit from energy-efficient choices. Cascade Natural Gas offers a long list of incentives for energy-efficient upgrades. Upgrades that save your business money every day. Become one of the many Cascade business owners benefiting from the quality, comfort, and savings of energy-efficient upgrades. Join Team Energy Efficiency and take advantage of rebates from Cascade Natural Gas.
Welcome back to Pippins Pregame, presented by the Washington's Lottery. It's now time for the Banner Bank Yakima Valley Pippins starting lineup. Banner Bank is a longtime sponsor of the Yakima Valley Pippins, and recently Newsweek named them one of America's best regional banks. If you're looking for a regional bank that knows the Yakima Valley, go and see Banner Bank. Leading off and playing center field for Yakima Valley is number 25, Dylan Anderson. Batting second and playing third base, number 4, Greg Luna. Batting third and wearing number 40, playing left field, Zach Samayoa. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 46, Jack Varney. Batting fifth, the catcher tonight, number 15, Ethan Buckley. Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 30, Sam Moore. Batting seventh, the shortstop, a new face to the Pippins, number 21, Brody Gohagen. Batting eighth is the second baseman, number 18, Dustin Dortry. And batting ninth is the designated hitter, number 37, Nolan Rowe. Again for Yakima Valley, Anderson, Luna, Samayoa, Varney, Buckley, Moore, Gohagen, Dortry, and Rowe. The starting pitcher tonight is Garen Gertler. We'll get you his numbers when the Drifters come up to bat in the top of the first inning. That is your Yakima Valley Pippins Banner Bank starting lineup. We have first pitch next. You've been watching Pippins Pregame, presented by the Washington's Lottery. Much warmer today than it was yesterday by about 5 degrees as the Pippins and the Drifters get ready for Game 2 of this 3-game series. Yakima Valley with their first chance to win a series since they played on Thursday down against the Marion Berries. Glad you're spending your Wednesday afternoon turning into evening with us here at Yakima County Stadium. Talking about the weather tonight, it is a warm one, 96 degrees here at first pitch. We're getting ready as the starting lineups are being announced here at the ballpark. Wind is just a little bit harder today than it was yesterday, 7 miles an hour with gusts up to 13 to 15. Still no precipitation expected tonight. The humidity sitting at around 20%. But the nice thing is some passing clouds are giving us some breaks from just the harsh sun beating down the entire time. So that'll be nice as the intermittent cloud cover will give us some breaks
from the sunshine here on a very warm night at the Orchard. Yakima Valley and Springfield combined last night for 35 runs on a total of 24 hits. And folks, if you like offense, buckle up. We're going to have a similar game tonight, or at least that's what we're predicting. A couple of starting pitchers today that do not have a lot of experience starting on the mound. And so we will see quite a few bullpen arms again tonight. And hopefully the bats will be able to keep pace as well. Pippins and Drifters. We're going to take a break for the national anthem. We've got first pitch action next on a Wednesday night. Come right back. Game 2 from the Orchard up next.
Legends Casino Hotel's Summer of Games rolls on with our Chariots of Cash drawings. Join us for the first 4 Thursdays in July. We are handing out over $16,000 each night. But hold on to your horses, because on July 31st, we're giving out cash and a new Ford truck. Just use your Legends Rewards card to earn entries. With the new 2025 Ford Maverick up for grabs, maybe we should have called it Maverick of Cash. No, Chariots of Cash is a better name, but that truck, definitely a better ride.
Hey, your homework done?
Yep.
Hey, is your homework done?
This kind of is homework. So, what do you think?
I'm so proud of you. Can I play some more?
Is all your work done?
Washington's Lottery is a proud partner in the goal to promote college and career training. Each time you play, you're helping students statewide.
At Cascade Natural Gas, we help smart businesses cover their bases. Old, new, and in between. No matter the age of your building, they all benefit from energy-efficient choices. Cascade Natural Gas offers a long list of incentives for energy-efficient upgrades. Upgrades that save your business money every day. Become one of the many Cascade business owners benefiting from the quality, comfort, and savings of energy-efficient upgrades. Join Team Energy Efficiency and take advantage of rebates from Cascade Natural Gas.
So here we go. Game number 2 between the Springfield Drifters and the Yakima Valley Pippins about set to get underway. Yakima Valley will be sending out Garen Gertler to the mound, making his first start of this 2025 summer. Garen joined the team a couple of weeks ago against the Bend Elks as we take a look at the numbers from the right-hander from Georgia Gwinnett College, a 9 ERA, with an 0-1 record, 2 innings pitched in those 2 games, 2 strikeouts to no walks. That 9 ERA is the byproduct of 3 runs given up in his second start against the Portland Pickles. That was in the 9th inning of one of those 3 games here at the Orchard that ended up being 3 straight 3-run differences for the Pippins. And so Gertler, who has not pitched since that Portland weekend right after the All-Star break, looking to get back into action and give the Pippins a little bit of length, as it's expected to be yet another bullpen game for a Yakima Valley team that is short on arms, similar to most of the teams in the West Coast League. As we wind down, everybody has less than 10 regular season games to go, as the Springfield Drifters coming into this one 9-10 in the second half, 21 and 25 overall. They're in a little bit of a playoff race. They need some things to go their way, though. They need to win the next 2 games against Yakima Valley, and then they have a very tough series against Corvallis to try and get a few wins up on the number 2 team in the West Coast League. They're going to send up Jack Brooks, Cesar Chavez, and Cooper Mullins first. And something to note for Springfield is the next 3 games, they will not have Andrew Ghana. He came in to pitch last night. He was the designated hitter for most of the night. Taking a look back at last night, this was the winning ball 4 that Greg Luna took. Ghana on the mound, a little bit frustrated, had some choice words, and was ejected right after the final play, I guess, was recorded. Luna touched first and was ejected right after, so he is going to be serving a 3-game suspension from the West Coast League office. That came in today, and so that is the consequence for being ejected at the end of that game for Andrew Ghana. A bigger crowd up in the general admission seating as Scott T. Pippin roams the orchard, ready for this middle game of the series. It was a decent crowd last night, 846 in attendance. As we wind down 4 more games after tonight, so should be a great last couple of days to come on out to the ballpark. Warm-up is done for Gertler as Jack Brooks digs in for the first at-bat of the game. Officially underway at 6:36 p.m., high for ball 1. Temperature dropped just a little bit from that pregame reading that we had out at the airport just south of town, 91 degrees, swing and a miss. It's now 1-1. The passing clouds, of course, going to help keep us a little bit cooler. Foul back. It's now 1-2. Gertler ahead in the count. A heat advisory was in effect last night. That has since expired. And a low tonight expected at around 70. Should be very pleasant by the time the late innings come around. Gertler missed upstairs, 2-2. Jack Brooks batting in the left-hand batter's box, .321 average. He was a leadoff hitter last night as well. 2-2 outside, and so Brooks has worked the count full. Gertler, no walks issued so far in his 2 games, trying to battle back. An early payoff pitch from the Pippins right-hander is popped a mile high on the infield. Doherty playing second base. Varney, the first baseman, will come in on the grass and make the catch. Losing his cap in the process, but there is one away on the first batter of the ball game. Taking a look at that Pippins defense that just recorded out number 1. Zach Samayoa is in left. Dylan Anderson in center. Sam Moore in right. Greg Luna at third. A new player for the Pippins at shortstop. That's Gohagen. His first name is Brody. Doherty at second. Varney at first. Buckley doing the catching. First pitch, a strike. So Brody Gohagen joining the team this morning, getting ready for his first playing time. You see him there at short. Gertler ahead in the count, 0-2. Guerin able to get the first out. You see him standing clear over on the first base side of the rubber. Likes to work out of that windup. 0-2 into the screen. Umpiring crew tonight, Lucas Naley is the man behind the plate calling the balls and the strikes. Wearing number 35, his partner is Brandon Lane, currently in the A position behind first base. 0-2 from Gertler, fouled off over on the right side, past the light poles. Cesar Chavez batting .330 on the season, playing right field again today for Springfield. Gertler deliberately winds. Now the 0-2. Popped up. Will it stay in play for Varney? Over towards the netting. He can't get it as it's into the picnic deck. Gertler continues to pound the strike zone. You see that with the 6 hits given up. He's obviously been around the zone. Also 2 strikeouts to his name. Another 0-2 pitch. Tapper slowly to third. Luna on 2 hops. Throws it low to Varney. He can't pick it. Second batter aboard, and there's only 1 out. Call that an error.
Number 4, Cooper Mullins.
Chavez reaches for the first time after being aboard 4 times last night. You see the throw from Luna, just a touch low. Varney can't quite pick it. So now Cooper Mullins is the DH today, sending the first pitch foul. Mullins has played second base a lot for the Springfield Drifters, but getting a chance to rest on defense today. Playing in his 47th game. The only player for Springfield, as the throw goes over to first, that has played in every single contest. That's not an easy feat to have happen. Guys can get sick, guys can get hurt. Mullins, an Iron Man for the Springfield Drifters, and he's been producing as well. Been hitting mostly in the top third of the lineup. .313 batting average. He picked up his 50th hit of the season yesterday. You just don't see guys play every day, even at the college level. Gertler, another throw to first. Snap tag is too late. And of course, Mullins is in his third season with Springfield, having spent 2 previous years with the Drifters. Runner takes off, swing and a miss at the top of the zone. Throw from Buckley, tag applied, it's late. Mullins down on strikes, but Cesar Chavez steals second. So there's 2 outs. As we take a look at the throw down by Buckley, he has been dealing with a little bit of a shoulder injury per se. Hasn't kept him out of the lineup, just been bothering him a little bit. Ball beat him, but Gohagen was standing in front of the second base bag. First pitch fouled away by Caden Young, the catcher today. Young came in and played on defense in the bottom of the 9th inning for Springfield. After today's starting pitcher for the Drifters, Daishi Furuhata, came in to pinch hit. Kind of an interesting sequence. .0-1, blew it by him. 0-2. Projected to be a little bit of a bullpen battle today, so we'll see if Gertler can give the Pippins some length. He's trying to strand a runner here in the top half of the first frame. .0-2, dotted, strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts for Garen Gertler. And we are through a half inning of play. Drifters 0, they strand 1. Yakima Valley coming up here at the Archer.
I love coming in here. Everybody is always super welcoming. They always greet me by name. You can tell that everyone here actually likes working here.
My favorite thing about Walla Walla Orthodontics is how nice the staff are. They're funny, fun, and they're helpful.
I had what was called 3D braces. They were the same color as my teeth. People would say, "Oh, you have braces?" They didn't even know that I had braces. I highly recommend this orthodontist office.
What do you want?
It's just not that easy.
What do you want? Seafood? Mediterranean? What do you want?
Hey guys, what about West Side Pizza?
I love West Side Pizza.
I love West Side. I love West Side.
Yeah, the Hawaiian's great.
Let's do pizza.
West Side Pizza?
Yeah.
Problem solved. Gross. West Side Pizza, saving relationships since 1996.
The highly anticipated Sage Spa at Legends Casino Hotel is now open and taking reservations, offering massage therapy, body treatments, manicures, pedicures, facials, saunas, and more. Plus, the only spa facility to offer wet and dry wellness pods in the entire Northwest. Call the Sage Spa at Legends now to make your reservation for the ultimate relaxation experience.
So starting on the mound for the Springfield Drifters is Daishi Furuhata, a native of Shishori, Japan, goes to Southwestern Oregon Community College and is only making his third appearance on the mound with the Drifters. 2 2/3 innings worked, 1 strikeout to 2 walks as he faces the hot man from last night, Dylan Anderson. Breaking ball starts us off. Anderson batting now .280 after cranking his first home run of the season over right field yesterday. He's going to pound one in the ground over to first. Miller will take it easily to the bag by himself. 1 up and 1 down. Looking at that Springfield defense behind Furahada. In left field is Brown, like yesterday. Jack Brooks in center, Cesar Chavez in right. Logan Hanma's back at third. New shortstop today is Bryant Starr. The second baseman again, Nigel Folland. At first is Nolan Miller. And behind the dish is Caden Young. First pitch, a slow changeup offered at the top of the strike zone by Furahada. Greg Luna is the batter. Another one right there. It's 0-2. Greg batting .293 as he digs into the middle half of the right-hand batter's box. 0-2. Greg had to swing at it. It comes over here towards the seating. Scramble for the baseball. Won by that young fan in gray. Hands it off to the Ken Griffey Jr. jersey. 0-2, a mile high on the infield, just like the top half of the inning. The catcher Young discs the mask, and he will catch it for out number 2. Pitch came in at 84 miles an hour. Looks like Furahada has just a little bit more velocity than his fellow Japan native Koshi Arai. He has a very Japanese, I mean this in the most positive way, he has a very Japanese windup. You see a lot of the players that come from Japan with a slower, deliberate move. They usually include a pause when they're out of the windup. Zach Samayoa behind in the count, 0-2. And it's interesting to watch as you see Samayoa batting .216. A lot of the players that come from Japan, usually more skilled in location than velocity. Furahada looks to have a wide mix of pitches as Samayoa sends another one foul. Looks like that same group of kids going to end up with a foul ball. Oh, look at that. They traded back. The kid in gray gave the first ball to the Seattle Mariners jersey, and then the Ken Griffey jersey ended up giving it right back to his friend. 0-2, another chance. Oh, that one's into the concourse. Samayoa with 8 hits through his 10 games on the season. Looking to be the first base runner for Yakima Valley. 0-2, fouled off of the mask of Caden Young. Home plate umpire Lucas Naley going to go out and give the ball to Furahada personally, giving the catcher Young a chance to catch his breath. Zach digs in. The 0-2 pitch on the way is upstairs. You see Furahada square with the plate. Now he transitions into the windup. Zach fouls that one at the plate. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Upstairs, Furahada missed again. The spin rate on everything appears to be about the same. He's got an 84-mile-an-hour fastball at around 1,900 RPMs, and then the changeup at around 79. Samayo off the end of the bat. This one tracking over towards the dugout, and it will get on top of the dugout. Race for the ball. A lot of souvenirs being handed off the bats of these hitters. Zek's going to go all the way down and get this pitch. 72-mile-an-hour breaking ball. Just barely got over and into the seating. 2-2, a changeup fooled Zek, and he is down on strikes. A clean inning worked by Furahada as we go to the second. No score here at the Orchard. Garen Gertler back out to work after stranding a runner in the top half of the first inning. Taking another look at our beautiful home ballpark, the Orchard. The grass is green. The team was away from the stadium for about 8 days. Also, the All-Star break gave Yakima Valley a chance to start watering and get the grass back to its green and vibrant original form like it was at the start of the season. You see a couple of hot patches out in right field, but the way the field drains, there's a slope over towards the right field pole, and so there are a couple of hot spots still, but a very beautiful playing surface for the last 5 games of the season. So thankful to have a couple of hard-working front office staff to keep the grass green. Nolan Miller, the first man to face Gertler here in the top of the second. First pitch is well out of play. Miller, the first baseman, like he was last night, batting .299. He's up there near Mullins. He has 46 hits in 43 games played. 0-1, again foul. This one over towards the road. Gertler's off speed sits in the high 70s. His fastball can get up to 90. As he tries to overpower these Springfield bats. 0-2, there's the heater. Called strike 3. 3 straight strikeouts dating back to the last inning for Guerin. 1 away here in the second. You like to see that from Gertler, working efficiently. The only runner he's allowed so far reached on an error by Greg Luna. Foul tip, strike 1. Gertler making the cross-country trek in the fall to play at Georgia Gwinnett College. Another one fouled. This is Logan Hanma at the plate. Gertler, a native of Moxie, Washington, not too far away. Hanma batting .246 on the season. Quickly ahead in the count. Another heater, called strike 3. 4 straight for Garen Gertler. absolute paint by the right-hander. You're going to see this pitch come in. Has a little bit of tail to it, and Buckley able to frame it right in front of Lucas Naley. Wave and a miss. Gertler ahead in the count. A line drive back into center field on the 8th pitch of the inning. First hit of the game for Springfield. Well, Gertler did have 8 strikes on 8 pitches, but unfortunately unable to complete the immaculate inning. It was looking promising there. I wasn't going to say anything. Nigel Fallon digging in. Gertler will again look to strand a runner. First pitch, Nubber. Tracing back, Gohagen. It's over his head. Chugging from first to third is Starr. The throw by Anderson bounces off of his body. Moving up to second will be Nigel Folland on the throw. Back-to-back hits for the Drifters, and they have 2 in scoring position. Anderson did the best he could to get this ball in quickly. Gohagen just too short. It actually was Gohagen with the throw. Bounced right off of Bryant Starr on the way to the bag. Give Folland his first hit of the day. Was 1 for 4 last night. As Elliott Brown, the 9-hole hitter, stands in. First pitch swinging. Out to left, Samayoa. He will have it. 2 runners stranded for Springfield. A couple of strikeouts for Garen Gertler. Bottom of the second is next. No score here in Yakima.
Award-winning singer-songwriter Scotty McCreery, live in concert.
Drinking cab and a solo in the cab.
Friday, August 15th, 8 p.m., Legends Casino Hotel. One of country's hottest stars, Scotty McCreery. On sale at Legends Gift Shop and Ticketmaster.com. New album, Rise and Fall. Available now. Scotty McCreery Live.
This summer heats up on Friday, August 8th at Legends Casino Hotel as Roy Jones Jr. presents a pro boxing and entertainment event like no other. Yakima's own Andrew Murphy looks to remain undefeated, while female boxer Maricela Cornejo from Prosser join rising international stars from Germany and Mexico. Plus, there is a heavyweight from China you have to see to believe. Tickets start at just $40 and can be purchased at Ticketmaster.com or the Legends Gift Shop. It's a midsummer night's dream of hot boxing and sizzling entertainment. Friday, August 8th at Legends Casino Hotel. Get your tickets now.
The Yakima Valley Pippins and Les Schwab Tires have partnered up to help Pack a Backpack help students in our community who are in need. For every $10 donation of school supplies at the ballpark, donors receive 1 2025 general admission ticket for free, good for that night's game or a future Pippins game remaining this season. Consider helping out a local student in our community. All proceeds go to the Yakima School District. First pitch to Jack Varney is called a strike. Jack batting .305, moving up to the cleanup spot today. He's been in the 9 spot for a majority of his time with Yakima Valley as he fouls one at the dish. Varney with 18 hits on the season, including a big double last night that almost cleared the right field fence. Attending Westcliff University for senior season, the 0-2 pitch upstairs. It's Varney, Buckley, and Moore due up in this inning. The middle 3 for Yakima Valley. Furuhata sends one out towards the left field. Jack Varney out number 1. Sorry for the stutter there. The concessions gals just brought my supper up to the booth. A couple of cheeseburgers. They startled me. They came right next to me while I was not looking. Buckley takes the first pitch for a strike. Ethan back in the lineup after a couple days off. He did start game 3 down in Corvallis as the first baseman, but exited the game. Might have been just a combination of the shoulder not feeling right. Also, he had caught 8 games before that, before Nolan Rowe came to help him out. Behind in the count 1-2 here. Daishi Furuhata looking to do the same as Garen Gertler and get some length. 1-2 upstairs. Buckley, another one of the few remaining players from opening day. Two right back where it came from into center field. Ethan with a 1-out single. Pippins with their first hit of the day. Comes with 1 out. So now Sam Moore will come up to hit as we see Buckley take this pitch right back where it came from. 84-mile-an-hour fastball, 82-mile-an-hour off the bat. Sam Moore, the switch-hitting outfielder for Yakima Valley, has some friends and family in the stands. There was a "Let's Go Sam" chant right before he watches strike 1. Batting .231 on the season with 6 hits, including a home run that came down in Salem against the Marion Berries. Back even in the count. Sam from Spokane, up the road on I-90. It's a little bit of a trip down here to Yakima, but certainly closer than some other places. Buckley is chased back to first. Certainly a lot closer than my hometown, that's for sure. One, a little flare out towards right. It's going to get down. Buckley going first to third. The throw will be cut off, and Sam Moore. Back-to-back singles with Ethan Buckley, and the Pippins are in business. Good piece of hitting by Moore to pull the ball that was located on the inner third of the plate. You're going to see Furuhata miss inside with a breaking ball. Moore made him pay. And so now the debut at bat for Brody Gohagen. First pitch downstairs. Gohagen joining the team today. Playing the shortstop position. From Bothell, Washington, attending Shoreline Community College as a redshirt freshman. Pitch out, runner going, the bunt called a strike. Buckley's going to score. But what's the call here? The home plate umpire, Lucas Naley, is sending Ethan Buckley back over to first. Back over to third, rather. The only way that's possible is if it was a foul ball. They're going to call batter's interference. Sam Moore is returning to first. Buckley is returning to third. But nobody's left the field. Nobody's left the field yet. Garrett DeGalley are trying to figure out what the call was. It looked like the initial call was a swinging strike on the bunt attempt and then an out at second base. Okay, so now Sam Moore coming off the field. He's out number 2 on the, at least it was a caught stealing. The field umpire, Brandon Lane, did call him out. What an odd sequence. Gohagen on the ground. Foul. It's now 1-2. Well, there's your first taste at the West Coast League, Brody. Now with 2 outs, still has the go-ahead run at third. Upstairs, 2-2. That was odd. The 2-2 to Brody. Off the end of the bat. This one's going to get down all the way to the wall. First hit and first RBI for Gohagen. He stumbles on the way around first. Close play at second, but it doesn't matter. A hustle double brings home the first run. Brody Gohagen, welcome to the Pippins. Brody saw that pitch well. Right fielder Chavez was playing to the pole side, and Gohagen shot it to the opposite field. Hopefully he's okay after tripping on his way around first. Upstairs to Dustin Daughtry. For ball 1, Daughtry played shortstop last night, playing second today. There's a strike to even the count. Ethan Hogan getting a day off today after being the everyday second baseman for the last couple of weeks. One fouled at the dish. Daughtry batting .250 after going 1 for 4 yesterday. Did have an RBI on a walk. He also scored a run. Behind in the count here, Furahada has surrendered the lead. Pippins with 3 hits so far here in the inning. Nolan Rowe waiting for his chance to hit. Runner takes off. The throw down to third is late. Brody with a stolen base. The count fills up. Gohagen standing 90 feet away. Daughtry waits. The payoff pitch. Line drive. Right field. That's down. 2-0 Yakima Valley as Dustin Daughtry brings home Brody Gohagen. Four straight hits for the Pippins. That brings up another hot bat, Nolan Rowe. Nice little dump into right field for Dustin. Big lead at first. Rowe swinging first pitch, a slow chopper out to short. Starr fields it, throw across the diamond. That's a nice play by Bryant Starr to end the frame. But not before Yakima Valley gets 2 runs on 4 hits. They lead it 2-0 as we go to the third. They're going to keep it here, racing around the bases.
Summer of Games rolls on with our Chariots of Cash drawings. Join us for the first 4 Thursdays in July. We are handing out over $16,000 each night. But hold on to your horses, because on July 31st, we're giving out cash and a new Ford truck.
Whoa, my mic just turned back on. Who's on the field? What is this?
2025 Ford Maverick.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe we should have called it
We have a hot dog on the field.
No, Chariots of Cash is a better name, but that truck definitely a better ride.
Hey, your homework done?
Oh, yeah. Scott T. Oh no, our beloved Scott T just got taken out by a hot dog. That is Glizzy Guy joining us on the field for the race around the bases.
So?
Enjoy the rest of the break.
I'm so proud. Can I play some more?
Is all your work done?
Washington's Lottery is a proud partner in the goal to promote college and career training. Each time you play, you're helping students statewide.
At Cascade Natural Gas, we help smart businesses cover their bases. Old, new, and in between. No matter the age of your building, they all benefit from energy-efficient choices. Cascade Natural Gas offers a long list of incentives for energy-efficient upgrades. Upgrades that save your business money every day. Become one of the many Cascade business owners benefiting from the quality, comfort, and savings of energy-efficient upgrades. Join Team Energy Efficiency and take advantage of rebates from Cascade Natural Gas.
Well, that was interesting. A hot dog glizzy guy coming out onto the field there in between innings. Poor Scott T. He just can't catch a break in the race around the bases. Pippins lead it 2-0 as we go to the top of the third. Garen Gertler works with a 2-run advantage after the Pippins were able to string together 4 straight hits. Jack Brooks takes strike 1. Breaking ball brought back by Ethan Buckley. You'd love to see Gertler work another semi-clean inning like he had the last time. Back towards the mound. First chance for Brody at short. The throw across is in time. 1 out here in the third. Cesar Chavez hits next. So the new faces for Yakima Valley helping out the Pippins there in the bottom of the second. And now Chavez batting for the second time. He reached on an error back in the first as he swings at the first pitch and drives it out towards right. Moore near the brown spot makes the catch. 3 pitches and 2 outs for Gertler.
Now batting, number 4, Cooper Mullins.
Brings back Cooper Mullins. Struck out 1 of 4 straight that Gertler retired on strikes between the first and the second innings. First pitch upstairs. Mullins has a little bit of a unique left-handed batting stance. He holds the bat almost at a parallel angle to the ground. Ahead in the count 2-0. If we get a look at him in the batter's box early in his motion. 2-0, sent down the left field line, foul. Let's see if Marcos can get a shot on Mullins. Watch this. He almost relaxes. Just has the bat laying there. 2-1, foul back our way. Gertler back in the count 2-2. I suppose whatever works for the young man in the left-hand batter's box. He's got 2 5-hit games this season, so I'm not going to argue with his mechanics. He's worked the count back to full after being ahead 2-0. Garen Gertler trying to get his offense right back onto the field. Payoff. In the ground, over to first. Varney steps on the bag. Quick inning for Garen Gertler and the Pippins defense. To the bottom of 3 we go. Yakima Valley leading by 2.
I love coming in here. Everybody is always super welcoming. They always greet me by name. You can tell that everyone here actually likes working here.
My favorite thing about Walla Walla Orthodontics is how nice the staff are. They're funny, fun, and they're helpful.
I had what was called 3D braces. They were the same color as my teeth. People would say, "Oh, you have braces?" They didn't even know that I had braces. I highly recommend this orthodontist office.
What do you want?
It's just not that easy.
What do you want? Seafood? Mediterranean? What do you want?
Hey guys, what about West Side Pizza?
I love West Side
I
Pizza.
love West Side. I love West Side.
Yeah, the Hawaiian's great.
Let's do pizza.
West Side Pizza?
Yeah.
Problem solved. Gross. West Side Pizza, saving relationships since 1996.
The highly anticipated Sage Spa at Legends Casino Hotel is now open and taking reservations, offering massage therapy, body treatments, manicures, pedicures, facials, saunas, and more. Plus, the only spa facility to offer wet and dry wellness pods in the entire Northwest. Call the Sage Spa at Legends now to make your reservation for the ultimate relaxation experience.
Top of the order due up for the Yakima Valley Pippins. Dylan Anderson, Greg Luna, and Zach Samayoa. Yakima Valley leads it 2-0 after getting 2 runs on 4 hits in the bottom of the second inning. Dylan, first pitch swinging, shallow center. Brown, the left fielder, ranging over. He's been playing very much on the pull side of Dylan Anderson. He puts it away for out number 1. Brings Greg Luna up, the hero last night, drawing the bases loaded walk to give the Pippins the 18-17 victory. It was unprecedented, the amount of runs that were scored last night. As the first pitch from Furuhata comes in, Greg takes it downstairs for ball 1. The 35 combined runs last night are the most scored in a game this season by 2 teams in a regular season contest. 35 combined runs. 1-1 now. The second most combined run total is 30, and that's happened twice this year in the West Coast League. The first time came back on June 13th when the Wenatchee Apple Sox beat the Port Angeles Lefties 21-9. And then actually the second time was not too long ago, July 26th, the Marion Berries 23, as Greg sends a towering shot into shallow left. The shortstop, Starr, will settle under it for out number 2. The second time, 2 teams scored 30 runs. Like I was saying, Marion 23, Walla Walla 7. That came on July 26th, though not even a week ago. Just hard to believe that in the game of baseball, a team can combine with another team for 35 runs and only win by 1. Zach Samayoa takes a first pitch strike. Zach struck out to end the first inning. Trying to change his fortunes here in the third. Fouls it off. The Pippins at one point had a largest lead of 7 last night. It was 17-10. Then it was 17-17 by the end of the top of the 9th. Pippins would walk it off 18-17. 0-2 upstairs. The game last night taking 3 hours and 42 minutes to complete. Certainly was late by the time we were done. 1-2, corked into left for a base hit. Zach picks up his first single of the night. 5th hit already for Yakima Valley, and there's still 2 outs, but a base runner aboard.
Number 46, Jack Varney.
Jack Varney flew out to right to start the second inning, but as we know, 4 straight singles followed him. Let's see what he can do here with 2 outs. Samayoa stumbles. He was going to steal, but he has to return to first. Fighting the sun over there at first base as well. A little bit of softer dirt. Throw over. Zach back in plenty of time. Zach does have a stolen base on the season, but has not stolen since July 24th down in Salem. He's running. Varney swinging a miss. The throw down to second. Zach doesn't slide, and he is out. inning ends as Furahada faces the minimum, and we are through 3 here at the Orchard. 2-0 Yakima Valley over the Springfield Drifters. Not trying to broadcasters jinx anything, but we are into the middle of this ball game. 2-0, the Pippins lead it. Of course, it was a relatively quick start to the game last night. It was 3-1 after 3 innings for Springfield. And then the Pippins got a grand slam by Dylan Anderson in the bottom of the 4th to kickstart all of the scoring last night. We were just talking about the logistics of the 18-17 victory for Yakima Valley last night before the break. Certainly one of the higher scores you're ever going to see in baseball. The Drifters sending up the middle of their order. Caden Young, Nolan Miller, and Logan Hanma here in the 4th inning. As we take a look at some of the scores around the West Coast League, multiple games in action tonight, a couple of finals already, actually. Caden Young struck out back in the 1st inning. That was his first plate appearance. Waving and missing here. The Portland Pickles won game 1 of a interesting doubleheader down at Vince Guinness Stadium. The Pickles were actually the home team for that game, winning 13-3 in 7 innings. Bottom of the 3rd inning, up in Port Angeles, the lefties lead it 2-0 over the Wenatchee Apple Sox. Cowlitz currently leading the Marion Berries 2-0 down in Salem. Foul ball at the plate. It's 1-2. Top of the 3rd inning in Victoria, Harbor Cats 4, North Paws 0. Bottom of the 3rd inning in Bellingham, the Bells lead it 2-1 over the Kelowna Falcons. 1-2 on the way from Gertler. Downstairs, it's 2-2. Bottom of the 2nd inning in Corvallis, the Knights lead it 2-1 over the Walla Walla Sweets. And the Edmonton Riverhawks leading it 2-0 over the Nanaimo Night Owls in the top of the 5th inning. 2-2 on the ground to 3rd. Luna up against his body. The throw across the diamond in time, though. Greg recovers from a 1st inning error and gets out number 1. 87 miles an hour on the ground over to Luna. Took his time gathering that baseball. Nolan Miller. First pitch over towards his dugout. Was the 3rd of 4 straight strikeouts by Gertler back in the 1st and 2nd innings. Fouled back. No balls and 2 strikes. The lights slowly but surely powering on as the shadows continue to creep over the outfield and the infield. Gertler's 0-2 is down and away. Miller now batting just a touch below 299. Came into today that 1 point below 300. Out of play, it's still 1-2. Miller, a Portland Pilot, although he is a native of Eugene, Oregon, not too far away from Springfield. One, two, back up the middle. Gohagen across to Varney. Out number 2 here in the top of the 4th. Couple of more routine plays for Brody out there at short. Unlike yesterday when Dustin Dartry had a couple of hard comebackers, some weird hops, he was not greeted very nicely by the Drifters here to the Orchard. Logan Hanma was the 4th and final strikeout in that sequence for Garen Gertler. It's the last time anybody struck out against Garen. Gertler back into the count, 2-1. There is action down in the Springfield bullpen. It appears that James Lawrence, a familiar face with Yakima Valley, has grabbed a baseball. 2-1 off Gertler's leg, right to Varney. 1-3 on the putout. Gertler with a little tip of the cap saying, I got you, Jack. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Take one more look as we go to break.
Award-winning singer-songwriter Scotty McCreery, live in concert.
Drinking cab and a solo in the cab.
Friday, August 15th, 8 p.m., Legends Casino Hotel. One of country's hottest stars, Scotty McCreery. On sale at Legends Gift Shop and Ticketmaster.com.
Summer. Damn straight.
New album, Rise and Fall. Available now. Scotty McCreery Live.
This summer heats up on Friday, August 8th at Legends Casino Hotel as Roy Jones Jr. presents a pro boxing and entertainment event like no other. Yakima's own Andrew Murphy looks to remain undefeated, while female boxer Maricela Cornejo from Prosser join rising international stars from Germany and Mexico. Plus, there is a heavyweight from China you have to see to believe. Tickets start at just $40 and can be purchased at Ticketmaster.com or the Legends Gift Shop. It's a midsummer night's dream of hot boxing and sizzling entertainment. Friday, August 8th at Legends Casino Hotel. Get your tickets now.
Jack Varney, who was a part of that brilliant kick save, able to have a fresh slate after being behind in the count when Zach Samayoa was caught stealing. A couple of patches of fans migrating over to the first base side as Varney puts one a mile high over on the left side. The shortstop Starr says he has it. He will put it away. Varney is out number 1 here in the 4th. Ethan Buckley hits next. 1 of 4 straight singles there in the 2nd inning. Let's see if Buckley can recreate the same success. Pippins would take a steady stream of runs. Still Furuhata out there on the mound. See, Jory, Japan, and Cape Town, South Africa is the duel. Buckley, the first Division I baseball player from South Africa, spending the last season with Gonzaga. Will be taking his talents to Central Washington next year. 1-1, a dot. It's now 1-2. Buckley going to have to protect with 2 strikes. This is a Springfield Drifters team that needs every win they can get. Yakima Valley trying to play a little bit of spoiler. It's a very far-fetched situation, but Springfield comes into today 21-25 sitting in 6th place in the overall standings. They need to jump Walla Walla and Bend to be a wild card into the playoffs. You look at the standings there. Springfield in 5th place in the second half, but obviously they would have to win the second half to get the auto bid there. Payoff to Buckley on the ground over to third. Hanma backing up the spin move across the diamond. Good play by Logan Hanma. 2 away here in the 4th. Let's throw that standings graphic back up there. You see the scenario here. The Marion Berries looking to try and be that first wild card after Corvallis, who will either, it appears, win the second half or be second place to Portland. Portland winning the first half. The Berries sitting there in 3rd. Bend playing Portland for 2 more games after tonight. As Sam Moore takes ball 1. So anything can happen, but for Springfield, the right people have to lose and they have to win. 1-0, wave and a miss. Moore with a big hack there, being told to cut down on the swing. One drilled out towards the deepest part of the park. Brooks chasing it back, and he will put it away, moving to his left. Clean inning on defense for the Drifters. We're through 4 here at the Orchard. It's 2-0. Pippins in front.
Legends Casino Hotel's Summer of Games rolls on with our Chariots of Cash drawings. Join us for the first 4 Thursdays in July. We are handing out over $16,000 each night. But hold on to your horses, because on July 31st, we're giving out cash and a new Ford truck. Just use your Legends Rewards card to earn entries. With the new 2025 Ford Maverick up for grabs, maybe we should have called it Maverick of Cash. No, Chariots of Cash is a better name, but that truck, definitely a better ride.
Hey, your homework done?
Yep.
Hey, is your homework done?
This kinda is homework. So, what do you think?
I'm so proud of you. Can I play some more?
Is all your work done?
Washington's Lottery is a proud partner in the goal to promote college and career training. Each time you play, you're helping students statewide.
At Cascade Natural Gas, we help smart businesses cover their bases. Old, new, and in between. No matter the age of your building, they all benefit from energy-efficient choices. Cascade Natural Gas offers a long list of incentives for energy-efficient upgrades. Upgrades that save your business money every day. Become one of the many Cascade business owners benefiting from the quality, comfort, and savings of energy-efficient upgrades. Join Team Energy Efficiency and take advantage of rebates from Cascade Natural Gas.
2-0 as we head to the middle frame here on a Wednesday night. The bottom 3 in the Springfield order due up. Bryant Starr will lead it off. Shortstop's made a couple of nice plays. Starr batting .202. That's gone up after picking up a single back in the second. Starr from Len Benton Community College, a freshman from Lebanon, Oregon. Grounds this one over to third. Fair ball, Luna. A strong throw across the diamond. Varney picks it out. They don't call it the hot corner for no reason. Nice play by Greg Luna. Slowly hit. Greg knew he had to get it across very quickly. Ball just stayed fair inside the bag. But Greg was able to set his feet and send it across to retire Starr. Starts off Nigel Folland with a strike. Folland popped up, left center field. Samayoa calling everybody off. He has it. 2 away here in the 5th. Elliott Brown batting for the second time. Flew out to Samayoa to end the second inning. Brown, a sophomore at Lane Community College. Gertler again starts off a count with a strike. Guerin's been very efficient as he's ahead in the count 0-2. He's thrown 57 pitches, 45 of them for strikes. Pitch number 58 out of play. The control over the strike zone has been very impressive from Gertler tonight. So he's going toe-to-toe with Daishi Furuhata. 0-2 on the ground to Varney. Going to have to be a race to the bag. The underhand flip, the tag, out. Yakima Valley, another clean frame on defense. Jack Varney starts off a nice 3-1 putout. We're halfway home here at the Orchard. 2-0. Pippins lead it.
I love coming in here. Everybody is always super welcoming. They always greet me by name. You can tell that everyone here actually likes working here.
My favorite thing about Walla Walla Orthodontics is how nice the staff are. They're funny, fun, and they're helpful.
I had what was called 3D braces. They were the same color as my teeth. People would say, "Oh, you have braces?" They didn't even know that I had braces. I highly recommend this orthodontist office.
What do you want?
It's just not that easy.
What do you want? Seafood? Mediterranean? What do you want?
Hey guys, what about West Side Pizza?
I love West Side Pizza.
I love West Side. I love West Side.
Yeah, the Hawaiian's great.
What's your pizza?
West Side Pizza?
Yeah.
Problem solved. Gross. West Side Pizza, saving relationships since 1996.
The highly anticipated Sage Spa at Legends Casino Hotel is now open and taking reservations, offering massage therapy, body treatments, manicures, pedicures, facials, saunas, and more. Plus, the only spa facility to...
First pitch to Brody Gohagen is downstairs for ball one. The inning got started so quickly, Anthony Alvarado, the first base coach, wasn't even out on the field for that first pitch. After last night's 3-hour and 42-minute game, things are working quickly as Gohagen lines one over towards his bullpen. 1 ball and 1 strike. Brody got the RBI double that gave the Pippins the 1-0 lead. Dustin Doherty followed that up with an RBI single of his own. Slow roller out to short. Star charging. High throw, but it's hauled in by Miller. Gohagen out by a step. Another slow hit ball by a Pippins bat. This one off the bat at 60. Almost a collision between Hanma and Starr. Shortstop probably glad that his third baseman got out of the way. Dustin Doherty swinging the stick for the second time. Takes a strike one there, 1-1. Doherty now with 2 hits on the season after that RBI single in the second. Both inside and outside being given by Lucas Naley. Doherty behind in the count. Furuhata, for the limited pitching experience he had coming into today, is going toe-to-toe with Garen Gertler as he dots a strike at the top of the zone there. Doherty, frustrating at bat, saw one in, out, and up, and he's called out on strikes.
Now batting, number 37, Nolan Rowe.
2 outs, and Nolan Rowe, the designated hitter, getting a break from the catcher's duties today. First pitch hits him. Right on the inside part of the hand, it looked like. I heard a funny clink, so hopefully that didn't catch the bat. Might have gotten away with one there. Puts a runner on for Dylan Anderson. It hit him. Good replay, Shay. Anderson takes first pitch outside for ball 1. Dylan 0 for 2 today after a 2 for 4 night last night where he was intentionally walked twice. Throw over to first, not in time. Dylan with that first home run last night, looking to replicate and do some damage tonight. Fooled on an inside changeup. Anderson, I know, was given a lot of love from his future Grand Canyon teammates this morning after the video made its way to social media. Another throw to first. Certainly hard work paying off for Dylan. A lot of respect for the grind that he's gone through in a long season. 1-1 on the ground to short. Star can't handle it. Nolan Rowe sees that nobody's there, and he's going to go first to third. Smart base running by Rowe. Dylan Anderson on for the first time. And runners at the corners with 2 away. Scored E6 on Star. Didn't quite keep the glove down long enough. Star wearing the sunglasses as the sun starts to go down. Greg Luna, the man who drew the bases loaded walk to walk us off last night, trying to give the Pippins some insurance in a 2-0 ball game. Anderson's taking off. The throw down. He's going to get into a rundown. If he could stay alive long enough, yes, he does. A run scores. Dylan Anderson is out number 3, but it's 3-0. The Pippins in front after 5. Some smart base running by the Pips. New arm into the game for Yakima Valley. It's Cale Hammer making his first appearance on the season, or first appearance in this game, I should say. Third appearance overall. Pitched a couple of games, Corvallis and Marion on the road. From Gonzaga, 6'3", 220, Snohomish, Washington native, 15.42 ERA, 4 2/3 innings worked, 6 strikeouts to 4 walks, 8 hits given up. A round of applause is deserved for Garen Gertler. 5 innings, 2 hits. They both came in the second inning. No runs allowed, no walks, and 4 strikeouts. Gertler exits this game after a stellar start, able to give the Pippins 5, and now you turn it over to Yakima Valley's bullpen with a 3-0 lead. The run does score because it was not a force play for Dylan Anderson on the base pads. All he had to do was stay alive long enough to allow Rowe to score. First pitch, out to second. Doherty recovers, sends it on to first. One pitch and one out for Kale. So now Cesar Chavez, 0 for 2 today, a fly out. He also reached on an error and stole a base. Hammer, not an ideal appearance against Corvallis. Going 2/3 of an inning, giving up 6 runs. Playing baseball bingo here tonight on a Wednesday night. 0-1 inside. Hammer's debut, though, against the Portland Pickles on July 18th looked good. 2 innings, giving up 1 run on 1 hit. Half swing. He went around, according to Brandon Lane. We'll see if Hammer is asked to go more than an inning. The Pippins, a shorter bullpen, but a couple of reinforcements arriving today. A new left-hander joining the Pips in the bullpen. That is Andrew Fox. We'll maybe see him tonight as Cale Hammer lays the hammer down. First strikeout for Cale. 5th strikeout by Pippins pitching tonight. There's 2 away here in the 6th. There's a good look at the baseball bingo cards. It's not traditional bingo, though. They're looking, I think the second one is a block of a certain number of squares all together. So it's not like you're just trying to make 5 in a row. Oh, nope, 3rd prize was claimed. It's all done. You can keep playing. Oh, 1 out to short. Go Hagen, the backhand. The throw to Varney. A clean inning again worked by Yakima Valley's defense. No runs, no hits, no errors. None left on to the bottom of the 6th. 3-0, Pippins in front. New pitcher into the game for the Springfield Drifters. It's a familiar face for the Yakima Valley Pippins. James Lawrence started the season with Yakima Valley, now has found a home in Springfield, making his 6th appearance, including 1 start on the season. 3 1/3 innings worked, 3 strikeouts to 6 walks, 7 hits, an 18.89 ERA on the mound for Lawrence. Was at MSU Denver when he initially joined the Pippins, but has transferred and will be attending Columbia Basin Community College next season. Leading it off here for the Pippins in the bottom of the 6th is Greg Luna. Luna so far today 0 for 2. First pitch nearly hits him. James only appeared in 2 games on the mound for Yakima Valley with a 10-13 ERA, 2 2/3 innings pitched. Gave up 5 runs on 4 hits and walked 5. 1-0, rope down the line, foul. Evens the count up, 1-1. James faced his old team once down in Springfield. That was his first appearance with the Drifters. Got out of a jam by getting a double play. So Lawrence, the Parker, Colorado native, back in the orchard, but this time in enemy territory. 2-1. Everything's been inside to Luna. Columbia Basin looking to be his 3rd school. Umpqua Community College was one of the stops for Lawrence. 3-1. Luna down the line, foul again. The count will run full. Greg's got a couple of pitches to hit, but again, they've been inside. So he's been pulling them down that left field line. Cloud cover helping us cool off here as we approach 8 o'clock. The payoff pitch to Luna, downstairs, ball 4. Greg is aboard with a leadoff walk. Brings up Zek Samayoa. Zek batting for the 3rd time today. A single and a strikeout. Luna a short lead over at first. Not going, but the ball bounces away after Samayoa swings through it. Luna will be in scoring position. Chance for Zek to extend the Pippins lead even more. It's a 3-run cushion right now. Fly ball out of play on the right side. It's 0-2. Daichi Furuhata goes 5 innings, giving up 5 hits to the Pippins. Also gave up all 3 runs. Now James Lawrence, the first man out of the bullpen for the Drifters, will take a look at second. Samayoa behind in the count, 0-2. Inside. 1-2. When you look at Lawrence's numbers and you take a look at where it says base on balls, 11 walks between his 2 teams this summer. That has been one of his issues, as he's going to get a visit from his catcher, Young. Of course, now here in enemy territory is, I believe he just got called for a timer violation as well. The count currently 2-2. Lucas Naley made the motion to his wrist like he was pointing at a clock, but inside, the count runs full. So after being ahead 0-2, Lawrence has pitched himself back into a full count. Samioa waits. Luna takes off. It's called strike 3. The throw down to third. Strike him out and throw him out. A double play by the Drifters. Generous call by Lucas Naley on the inner third. Just like that, Lawrence has 2 outs on defense. Throw beat Luna by a mile. Similar spot, but of course the left-handed hitter now, Jack Varney up. Two and 0. Varney very patient. When he picks up his hits, he likes to go to the opposite field. 0 for 2 today. That's a strike. Another generous call by Lucas Naley. High and away, 3-1. Lawrence, of course, when he was with Yakima Valley, wore number 3, now wearing number 20. Brings home a 3-1 pitch. Count now full. Pippins had Luna aboard with nobody out, quickly 2 outs. Now payoff pitch to Varney. He is caught, swinging for strike 3. They had to appeal down to Brandon Lane to make sure it was a swing, but that is the call. James Lawrence pitches a relatively clean 6th inning, and we go to the 7th, 3-0, Yakima Valley.
Award-winning singer-songwriter Scotty McCreery, live in concert.
Drinking cab and a solo in the cab.
Friday, August 15th, 8 p.m., Legends Casino Hotel. One of country's hottest stars, Scotty McCreery. On sale at Legends Gift Shop and Ticketmaster.com. New album, Rise and Fall. Available now. Scotty McCreery Live.
This summer heats up on Friday, August 8th at Legends Casino Hotel as Roy Jones Jr. presents a pro boxing and entertainment event like no other. Yakima's own Andrew Murphy looks to remain undefeated, while female boxer Maricela Cornejo from Prosser join rising international stars from Germany and Mexico. Plus, there is a heavyweight from China you have to see to believe. Tickets start at just $40 and can be purchased at Ticketmaster.com or the Legends Gift Shop. It's a midsummer night's dream of hot boxing and sizzling entertainment. Friday, August 8th at Legends Casino Hotel. Get your tickets now.
Well, the upcoming schedule for Yakima Valley looks like this. The Springfield Drifters in town tomorrow for Game 3 of the series, and then the Pippins hit the road starting on Friday for 3 games with the Cowlitz Black Bears. That is the final road trip for Yakima Valley this year. And then they welcome the Ridgefield Raptors to the Orchard for the final 3 games of the regular season starting on Monday. Part of 9 games in 9 straight days. The Pippins currently leading this one 3-0 as we are in the late innings. The sun not yet completely set. Hope you'll join us tomorrow for Game 3. And then, of course, we'll be on the audio stream for the 3 road games before coming back here to finish out the season. Cale Hammer back out for his 2nd inning of work. Facing Caden Young first. First pitch, foul back. Young today 0 for 2. A strikeout and a ground out, both of those against Garen Gertler. A dot strike for number 2. Pippins infield remaining the same. Towering shot, right field line. It will get out of play, though. Sam Moore will not have an attempt. Cale Hammer saw 3 up and 3 down in the top of the 6th. Oh, 2 hit him. Caden Young aboard for the first time today. That'll bring up Nolan Miller. Taking a look around the rest of the league. Bottom of the 5th inning in Port Angeles, the Wenatchee Apple Sox have retaken the lead 3-2. Bottom of the 6th in Salem, Cowlitz out to a 4-1 lead. Bottom of the 5th in Victoria, 6-0 Harbor Cats over North Paws. Bellingham still leads 2-1 over Kelowna in the bottom of the 5th. The second Portland Bend game has started. It's 3-0 Bend currently. That game is in the top of the 3rd. The Elks back as the rightful home team down at Vince Guinness Stadium after Portland was the home team in the first game of the doubleheader. Walla Walla and Corvallis tied at 2 in the bottom of the 4th down at Goss Stadium in Corvallis. Even the count now 1-1. Top of the 7th inning in Edmonton. The Riverhawks lead the Nanaimo Night Owls 7-0. Of course, the one final score already today, Portland defeating Bend 13-3. On the ground over to Varney. He's going to go to second base for 1. Hammer did not cover quite in time, and so there'll be no turn back to first. Lead runner retired, and 1 down here in the inning.
Now batting, number 21, Logan Honda.
Smart play by Varney. Still wearing the shades. Some patches of sunshine peeking through the ridges over on the west side. Hanma fouls one towards his dugout for strike 1. Logan Hanma, a strikeout back in the 2nd, and then part of the kick save 1-3 to be put out back in the 4th. Hammer misses. Evens the count up 1-1. This is one of the final series for Yakima Valley that they could play spoiler. Cowlitz is on the brink of being eliminated, and Ridgefield as well. And so, in terms of playoff implications, the last 6 games of the season won't necessarily mean anything, but a chance for the players for Yakima Valley to get a few more stats under their belt before they head back to school. No such thing as meaningless baseball, especially in summer leagues. You hear a lot about winning, and that is certainly a big part of summer baseball. A lot of leagues function as businesses. They still need to make money. And winning certainly helps with that, but you are also looking to help develop players, coaches, umpires, media personnel. Also making a meaningful impact to the community. 2-2, foul ball again. Yeah, shame on you down there at first base, not making the play. Good shame cam, Marcos. Another 2-2 from Hammer. Popped up into shallow center. Anderson coming in. Brody laying out. The ball is dropped. The throw to second. Stepping on the bag. Out at second base. Another force play. The Pippins able to get a lead runner. That was crazy. Scored 8-4 as it was Anderson sending it in to Doherty. Almost a highlight reel play for Dillon. It was in and out of his glove, but he had the presence of mind to send it back to the infield. So 2 away, Hanma reaches. First pitch, a strike to Bryant Starr. We've seen Dylan play really good center field since moving there after the departure of Jared Stevenson. 0-1, now 0-2. Bryant Starr, 1 for 2 today, a single back in the second. Oh, 2 pitch from Hammer, fouled back. Nice crowd hanging around, waiting for the stretch. In the bottom of the 7th, Yakima Valley will have Buckley, Moore, and Gohagen. Another 0-2 from Kale, but first he throws to first. One more strike to get for Kale Hammer. Misses downstairs. Not a bad waste pitch. Seeing if Bryant Starr will go fishing at his knees. Pippins searching for back-to-back wins for the first time since June. Fly ball, out of play, foul. To go back to the last time Yakima Valley won multiple games in a row, you have to go to the second Walla Walla series. June 20th and 21st. Pippins took the first 2 games of that series. 1-2 pitch to Kale, popped up on the infield. Right side, Varney into foul territory. On the cut of the grass, makes the grab. And we are through to the stretch. 3-0, the Pippins lead it as we go to the bottom of the 7th.
Award-winning singer-songwriter Scotty McCreery, live in concert.
Drinking cab and a solo in the cab.
Friday, August 15th, 8 p.m., Legends Casino Hotel. One of country's hottest stars, Scotty McCreery. On sale at Legends Gift Shop and Ticketmaster.com. New album, Rise and Fall. Available now. Scotty McCreery Live.
This summer heats up on Friday, August 8th at Legends Casino Hotel as Roy Jones Jr. presents a pro boxing and entertainment event like no other. Yakima's own Andrew Murphy looks to remain undefeated, while female boxer Maricela Cornejo from Prosser join rising international stars from Germany and Mexico. Plus, there is a heavyweight from China you have to see to believe. Tickets start at just $40 and can be purchased at Ticketmaster.com or the Legends Gift Shop. It's a midsummer night's dream of hot boxing and sizzling entertainment. Friday, August 8th at Legends Casino Hotel. Get your tickets now.
Bottom of the 7th inning. James Lawrence still out to work for the Springfield Drifters as the sun continues to set, casting some bright orange glow on the right side of the diamond. As long as we don't start slowing down here in the last 3 innings, we're going to have a much more quick ball game tonight. Again, last night, 3 hours and 42 minutes. We started at 6:37 p.m. We ended at 10:19 p.m. Buckley, a little flare out towards left. This is in the Bermuda Triangle. Second hit of the day for Ethan, and the leadoff batter is aboard. Sets up Sam Moore. still hitting from the left side, has not faced a left-handed arm and most likely won't. Springfield has all righties down in the bullpen. Sam shows bunt, but he will pull back. All right-handed arms in the bullpen for Springfield. They do have quite a few lefty bats in the lineup, but surprisingly, a majority of their bats throw right-handed. Sam pulls back again. It's 2-0. Guys like Cooper Mullins playing the infield. They throw right-handed, but they will bat left-handed. Same with Nigel Folland playing second base tonight. Sam gets a bunt down. This one's down the third base line. The catcher Young bobbles it. The throw across is high. This one goes all the way into the party deck. And Sam Moore will be at second base. Ethan Buckley will be at third. He forgot to touch second. That's an Ethan Buckley thing to do right there, making sure he touched second base. Let's take a look at that throw by Young again. Three guys converging. Young with a missile over his first baseman's head. Second baseman Folland backing it up. Two in scoring position, nobody out for Brody Gohagen. Let's see if Gohagen decides to bunt. Instead, he watches ball one. All four infielders are playing in, trying to cut down a run at home. With the tone of today's game, 3-0 might be the difference. Pippins trying to add on. Ball to the backstop. Here comes Buckley. He'll be in standing up. 4-0. Yakima Valley in front on a wild pitch by James Lawrence. Sam Moore moves up to third. See a look at this one. James a breaking ball. Oh, that's a passed ball. Young tried to frame it, got right through his glove. Downstairs 3-0 to Gohagen. That is the danger of trying to snap a frame job back into the zone. Sometimes you miss the baseball. 3-0, needed a strike. Lucas Naley with the courtesy strike one. Swinging on 3-1, play to third, no tag applied. Throw across the diamond by Hanma is in time. Moore had to scamper back. So there's one away and a runner still at third.
Number 18, Dustin Doherty.
Brings up Dustin Doherty. Doherty today 1 for 2 as he's going to step out, and there's going to be a timeout between Garrett DeGallier and Dustin Doherty. I think Doherty might be asking himself, do we want to try and bunt here to get the run home? Do you want me to swing away? Garrett DeGallier going over the thought process with his middle infielder. Pippins lead it 4-0. Doherty and Garrett DeGallier breaking up the meeting. Lucas Naley says time is up. We'll see what the consensus was down there in the huddle. Infield still playing in. First pitch cut on and missed. Lawrence with a breaking ball. Doherty gets a new sign. Almost got away again. Young able to block it. Doherty from Pacific. Again, a native of Portland, Oregon. Will be relatively close to home when we go play Cowlitz this weekend. 1-1 shows bunt. It's downstairs. 2-1. So Doherty is maybe contemplating trying to sacrifice the run home. Certainly not a bad idea. The infield is playing somewhat back. Bunt shown again. It's down and away. It gets all the way to the backstop. Doherty won't need to sacrifice himself as Sam Moore scores standing up. That one was a wild pitch. It's 5-0. Pippins in front. Absolutely spiked this one. No chance for Young to smother it. Yakima Valley growing their lead. (3-1), now 3-2, another close call. Doherty trying to restart something. There's only one out. Deep fly ball. It will hang up, though, for Brooks. Doherty is out number 2. Both Shea and Marcos over there let out an audible gasp. Come on, guys. Act like you've seen a baseball before. Pinch hitter here for Nolan Rowe. Ethan Hogan is going to come in. Hogan had the night off on defense. Looks like he'll get a couple of at-bats here in this one. Taking ball one against James Lawrence. Maybe trying to throw a couple of lefties back-to-back with Dylan Anderson on deck. Lawrence behind in the count. 2-0. Hogan waves and misses at that one. Looking at his season stats, batting .213. 6 runs scored, 16 hits for Ethan. (2-1), pounded into the ground at second. It's past the glove of Folland and into right field. Ethan Hogan, a pinch hit single. Pippins aren't done here in the 7th. When I mean pounded into the ground, I mean a negative 22-degree exit angle. Ball got an extra kick off the grass. So Dylan Anderson batting for the 4th time. Ropes it into the dugout. Thankfully that one hit the fencing in front of the top step. Otherwise, a Springfield Drifter might be heading to the emergency room. Dylan looking for his first hit tonight. Last night, another good performance by one of the most consistent Yakima Valley Pippins. Leads the team in hits with 51. Check to first. Love to see Dylan continue his hot ways. Was on a 4-game hitting streak during the last game against Portland and the 3 games in Salem, but then had that broke when we went to Corvallis. Ball gets away. Ethan Hogan on to second. See if we have time to show you the grand slam from last night. Dylan, a multi-hit game last night, a multi-hit game in Game 3 down in Salem. 2-1, back to Lawrence. Snow cones it off the mound, and we'll take it to first for out number 3. We go to the 8th inning. Yakima Valley adds 2 more. It's 5-0 as we're almost on our way home.
Legends Casino Hotel's Summer of Games rolls on with our Chariots of Cash drawings. Join us for the first 4 Thursdays in July. We are handing out over $16,000 each night. But hold on to your horses because on July 31st, we're giving out cash and a new Ford truck. Just use your Legends Rewards card to earn entries. With the new 2025 Ford Maverick up for grabs, maybe we should have called it Maverick of Cash. No, Chariots of Cash is a better name, but that truck, definitely a better ride.
Hey, your homework done?
Yep.
Hey, is your homework done?
This kinda is homework. So, what do you think?
I'm so proud of you. Can I play some more?
Is all your work done?
Washington's Lottery is a proud partner in the goal to promote college and career training. Each time you play, you're helping students statewide.
At Cascade Natural Gas, we help smart businesses cover their bases. Old, new, and in between. No matter the age of your building, they all benefit from energy-efficient choices. Cascade Natural Gas offers a long list of incentives for energy-efficient upgrades. Upgrades that save your business money every day. Become one of the many Cascade business owners benefiting from the quality, comfort, and savings of energy-efficient upgrades. Join Team Energy Efficiency and take advantage of rebates from Cascade Natural Gas.
Cale Hammer still out there for the top of the 8th inning as Nigel Folland and then Elliott Brown in the top of the Springfield order will come up to bat. Hammer combining with Garen Gertler to look good against Springfield as he hits the first batter here in the 8th. Elliott Brown, the next hitter. He's 0 for 2 today. Cale did have to sit just a little while longer with the 2 runs crossing the plate there in the bottom of the 7th. We'll see if he gets readjusted back to the mound as action begins down in the Pippins bullpen. Looking at Cale, his longest outing was 2 innings worked as he fires ball 2 to the number 9 hitter. Went 2 innings in both his July 18th appearance against Portland and then 2 innings on the road down against the Marion Berries. There's a strike. It's now 2-1. Two-thirds of an inning on Saturday against Corvallis. Certainly rebounded from that appearance. Back in the count, 2-2. You'd love to see Cale finish this inning and turn it over to the Pippins bullpen to get 3 outs as he throws the ball away over at first. Lackadaisical throw from Hammer. Folland will stop at second. Tough way for Yakima Valley to pick up their second error of the night. Totally preventable. But in a 5-0 ball game, you can really dial back in on Elliott Brown in a 2-2 count. Got him. Fouled into the mitt. So that brings up Jack Brooks. The center fielder today is 0 for 3. Popped out to Varney to start the game. And then a couple of ground outs. One to short and one to second. Hammer starts off the count with a slider for strike one. If Hammer can get through this inning clean, you would most likely see Pearson Pollard, who is nearing the end of his time with the Pippins. Fouled off the end of the bat. It's now 0-2. Although, if the Pippins can score a few more times in the bottom of the 8th, you might let Cale try and navigate the waters and give Pearson a chance tomorrow. We shall see. 0-2 on the ground to first. Varney backpedals and now brings it to the bag for out number 2. Fallon moves up to third, but with 2 outs, Cale Hammer looking to polish off 3 innings of good relief. So now Cesar Chavez, also 0 for 3 today. First pitch out to right. Moore backpedaling in front of the track. Cale Hammer, 3 strong innings in relief. And we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Pippins looking to add on to a 5-0 lead in the late parts of this ball game. The Yakima Valley Pippins and Les Schwab Tires have partnered up to Pack a Backpack, help students in our community who are in need of school supplies for next school year. For every $10 donation here at the ballpark of school supplies, donors receive one 2025 general admission ticket for free for either that night's game or a game in the future. Pippins will have 4 home games left after tonight, 1 more against Springfield, and then the final 3 against the Ridgefield Raptors. Please consider donating and helping students in our community in need of school supplies next year. All donations will go to the Yakima School District. A new pitcher into the game for Springfield. James Lawrence is done after 2 innings of work. The new arm coming in, wearing number 13, is Nick Gamino from Corvallis, Oregon, making his 2nd appearance on the mound. The Drifters electing to go with one of their position players with some pitching experience versus burning another bullpen arm. Trying to conserve their bullpen for tomorrow's series finale. As it stands right now, the Drifters will be looking to salvage tomorrow. Pippins trying to extend their 5-run lead. First pitch cut on and missed by Greg Luna. You look at Gamino, the 1 game. He pitched an inning, walking 2, but did not allow a run, facing 5 batters against the Portland Pickles. Ahead in the count, 0-2. James Lawrence's final line. 2 innings, giving up 3 hits, 2 runs. They were both earned. 0-2 to Luna, inside, 66 miles an hour. Good amount of the crowd has stuck around to see the end of this ball game. Luna pops the 1-2 over towards his dugout. Running out of room, Hanma. It bounces against the screen for a foul ball. Luna, Samayoa, and Varney due up here in the 8th as the Pippins try and add on to a 5-0 lead. Another 1-2. Luna sends it foul down the right field line. Another bout of cotton candy skies over the Yakima Ridge. It's a picturesque look. One, two, laced down the left field line. This one is tailing foul. Almost snuck it fair. Conditions still at around 90 degrees, even with the sun going down. Luna digging back in. I'm slowly learning, after being out here all summer, the names of all of the ridges. They're not mountains, they're ridges. That beyond the ballpark is the Yakima Ridge. As Luna spoils another one foul. Over to the left of the ballpark, up near Sela, is the Natchez Heights, another set of ridges. We are in the Moxie Valley. And then the Handsome Ridge is behind us, as well as the Rattlesnake Hills. And then Interstate 82 just cuts right between. Luna rewarded with a hard hit single into left. Long at bat results in a leadoff hit. So that brings up Zach Samayoa. Of course, to a Nebraska boy like me, beyond the ballpark looks like mountains, and I have seen the real mountains, Mount Rainier, Mount Adams, Mount Hood, Mount Baker, in the various trips that we've been on. Luna takes off, throw down to second, nobody's covering the bag. The ball gets passed into center field, and Greg Luna will be standing at third. Call it a stolen base and an error by the catcher. Samayoa was squaring to bunt, but Greg read that immediately. Starr could not glove it. First pitch swinging, Samayoa. Guess that's technically the second pitch. The first pitch was ball 1. Nick Gamino just being asked to eat 3 outs here, I would assume. Samayoa, high towering shot towards the scoreboard, sending back Brown. This ball is off the base of the wall. Greg Luna scores easily. Samayoa into second with a double, and the Pippins extend their lead 6-0 here in the 8th. Had he gone the opposite way, he might have had a chance for a long ball, but Samayoa got all of that baseball. Sending it off the bat at 104 miles an hour. So now he stands in scoring position for Jack Varney. Officially 2 hours into the contest. 8:36 p.m. here in Yakima. Varney takes ball 1. Now back even in the count, 1-1. Looking back around the rest of the West Coast League, Wenatchee still leading Port Angeles 3-2 in the top of the 8th inning. Cowlitz trying to take the second game of the series against the Marion Berries. They're up 7-2 in the top of the 8th. Varney back to the screen, 1-2. Top of the 7th, Victoria 7, Kamloops 0 up at Wilson's Group Stadium. Bellingham trailing Kelowna 8-5 up at Joe Martin Field. Varney takes one in the dirt. Bottom of the 4th at Vince Guinness Stadium. The Bend Elks trailing Portland now 4-3. Bottom of the 5th in Corvallis. The Knights lead it 5-2 over the Walla Walla Sweets. And in the bottom of the 8th inning, Edmonton still leading Nanaimo 7-0. Varney takes the 2-2 over to first. It's past the glove of Miller and into right field. Samayoa chugs around third. Strong throw by Chavez, but it's up the line. Jack Varney with an RBI single. It's now 7-0. The Pippins adding on here in the late innings. Varney saw this one well off the bat. Pounded it into the ground, and another orchard hop out into right field. Brings Ethan Buckley up to hit for the 4th time. Buck 2 for 3. Sends a mile-high shot out to center. Brooks drifting under it. He will squeeze, and there's out number 1. Pippins had 3 straight hits before then. Sam Moore looking for his second hit of the day. Pippins making it incredibly difficult for Springfield. When they come up in the top of the 9th, they'll have 3, 4, and 5 due up. Moore sees one behind his feet. Varney on to second. Wild pitch by Gamino. Pippins trying to get this game done before the sun completely sets. Unlike last night where it was well past my bedtime when we were done. On the ground, out to second. Folland up with it. The throw to first is a dart. Moore retired for out number 2. Varney on to third. Last hope for Yakima Valley to continue to extend the lead is Brody Gohagen. Doubled back in the second. That brought home the first run for the Pippins. Wanted to swing there. Wouldn't it be fitting, though, if Gohagen in his first game could bring home the final run as well? Varney standing at third. Even count now, 1-1. Seven runs on 11 hits for Yakima Valley. Gohagen pops it up over to Folland. The second baseman on his way back to the dugout makes the catch for out number 3. And that retires the side. The Pippins get a couple more runs to make it 7-0. 3 outs left on defense here at the Orchard.
Award-winning singer-songwriter Scotty McCreery, live in concert.
Drinking cab and a solo in the cab.
Friday, August 15th, 8 p.m., Legends Casino Hotel. One of country's hottest stars, Scotty McCreery. On sale at Legends Gift Shop and Ticketmaster.com. New album, Rise and Fall. Available now. Scotty McCreery Live.
This summer heats up on Friday, August 8th at Legends Casino Hotel as Roy Jones Jr. presents a pro boxing and entertainment event like no other. Yakima's own Andrew Murphy looks to remain undefeated, while female boxer Maricela Cornejo from Prosser join rising international stars from Germany and Mexico. Plus, there is a heavyweight from China you have to see to believe. Tickets start at just $40 and can be purchased at Ticketmaster.com or the Legends Gift Shop. It's a midsummer night's dream of hot boxing and sizzling entertainment. Friday, August 8th at Legends Casino Hotel. Get your tickets now.
Our next telecast will be tomorrow, Thursday, July 31st, the final day in the month of July. For Game 3 between the Springfield Drifters and the Yakima Valley Pippins, the game will start at 6:35 p.m. Pregame will be at 6:25. The Pippins pregame presented by the Washington's Lottery. Hope you'll join us, as it looks like if the Pippins can get the final 3 outs here, they will be in line for a sweep. To get the final 3 outs, here is Pearson Pollard, the left-hander from the University of Texas A&M Corpus Christi. Pollard among one of the best relievers in the West Coast League. 2.85 ERA, making his 15th appearance, 28 1/3 innings worked for Pearson. 42 strikeouts up near the top of the Yakima Valley. Well, he is at the top of the Yakima Valley leaderboard and up near the top of the West Coast League leaderboard as well. But something cool that the West Coast League also has is a partnership with 643 Charts, and they recently did a study on whiff rate. Pearson among the best with both of his primary pitches in whiff rate. First pitch, a strike there to Cooper Mullins, and what whiff rate is the amount of swings and misses that a pitcher gets on their certain pitches. And for Pearson, he has an overall 36.8% whiff rate, which is second best in the West Coast League, meaning that he gets a swing and a miss out of every 150 pitches 37% of the time. His slider, which is the 2 pitches he started off Cooper Mullins with. Now he throws a fastball to get ahead in the count. His slider has a 63% whiff rate, meaning he gets a swing and a miss 63 out of 100 times on his slider. Best in the league with a minimum of 75 sliders thrown this year. Pearson putting up some major metrics as the 1-2 misses outside. Of course, his 42 strikeouts is close to the top among all pitchers in the West Coast League. Two, fouled off. Gio DeGraw of the Kelowna Falcons is the best with 54 strikeouts. Mitch Haythorne of Wenatchee, 48. And then Pearson Pollard and Trey Newman tied at 42. So with a strikeout, Pearson could move into third place all by himself. 2-2 on the way, out of play. Pearson nearing the end of his time as a Pippin. Going to have to make the trip back down to Corpus Christi before too long. This could be his final outing. Time called. Mullins needs to readjust the elbow gear. Mullins from Michigan, so a couple of D1 products facing each other here. Another 2-2 from Pearson. Slider misses outside. Seven to nothing. Yakima Valley trying to polish off a series victory. Payoff to Mullins. Down and out, ball 4. Pearson loses Cooper, and the leadoff batter is aboard. The last 3 innings, the leadoff hitter has reached. 2 of them hit by pitches and 1 of them a walk.
as Caden Young digs in for his 4th time. First pitch fouled back. Pearson gets ahead in the count quite often. Looking for strikeout number 43. He's ahead in the count 0-2. Needs just one more to surpass Mr. Newman of Corvallis. 0-2 outside. Pollard looking to finish off his first batter. Swing and a miss. There's number 43. All alone in 3rd place on the West Coast League strikeout leaderboard. Pearson Pollard, number 43 on the season. Has a chance to create some separation between he and Newman. 2 more outs left to get. First pitch outside to Caden Young. This is Nolan Miller, rather, and that's strike number 1 to even the count. Cooper Mullen stands at first after the leadoff walk. A double play would end the game. Downstairs, Buckley has no idea where it is, and Mullins will take second. So now a runner in scoring position. The Pippins ahead 7-0. 2-1 on the ground. This gets through. Mullen's going to round 3rd, and the Pippins going to fire home. Varney doesn't cut it off. Pollard does. And so the shutout is over, 7-1. Springfield able to score on the RBI single by Nolan Miller. It appears that we have lost our center field camera. Our Synergy folks have rattled the connection as Pearson spikes one. Chugging around second is Nolan Miller on a wild pitch. Second wild pitch thrown by Pearson here in the inning. 1-0. Called a strike. It's now 1-1. Logan Hanma, the batter. Today 0 for 3. There's a dot. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Yakima Valley looking for back-to-back wins. Pearson brings home the 1-2. Wave and a miss. First base unoccupied, and so Buckley will have to throw down. Varney not going to throw to 3rd. Pearson Pollard with strikeout number 44. And there are 2 away.
Bryant Starr, the last chance for the Springfield Drifters. First pitch fouled off of the backstop. 0-1. Those pesky Synergy interns out there knocking our connection loose for our center field camera. 0-1, a breaking ball for strike two. Crowd starts to get behind Pearson. On a warm Wednesday night. The 0-2 pitch from Pollard. Blew it. Check swing. Bye-bye. Game over. 7-1, the final score. Pearson Pollard strikes out the side. Final score, 7-1. The Pippins have won a series. We finish at 8:50 p.m. A refreshing breath of fresh air after a 3-hour and 42-minute game last night. Let's take one more look at that final pitch. Pollard, a high cheese, and Starr could not resist. 1 run in the inning for Springfield. They avoid being shut out. But the Pippins will go for a sweep tomorrow. 7-1, the final score tonight. Looking at the numbers in this one, Garen Gertler sparkling. 5 innings, 2 hits, no runs allowed. He earns the win to improve to 1-1. Cale Hammer, 3 spotless innings out of the bullpen. And then Pearson Pollard finishing it off, giving up a run there, but not allowing any more across. A couple of good days at the plate for Sam Moore, Ethan Buckley, and Zek Semayoa. Multi-hit games for them. For Gohagen, picked up his first hit and his first RBI. Doherty as well. And Ethan Hogan coming off the bench to replace Nolan Rowe, who was 0-for-1. And so Yakima Valley victorious in back-to-back days as they have a chance to go for the sweep for the first time since playing the Walla Walla Sweets at the last part of the month of June. We hope you'll join us tomorrow for a 6:35 p.m. first pitch as the Pippins and the Drifters play Game 3 here at the Orchard. But that'll wrap up tonight's coverage for all of us involved with the Yakima Valley Pippins broadcast and the baseball club. I'm Harmon Johnson signing off for now, saying stay safe, have a great night, and we will talk to you tomorrow at 6:35 p.m. for Game 3 between the Drifters and the Pippins. Final score again tonight, Yakima